a tractor have weight problems? I'm Scott Schulte for John Deere, and yes, when it comes to reliability and taking on tough jobs, some tractors can be, well, lightweights. But not a John Deere. Here's why. Reliable, longer-lasting tractors are built from bigger, stronger, longer-lasting components that just simply weigh more. Look here. Would you rather have this frame under you? Or this? Or maybe light metal lift arms like these? Or heavy cast arms like these? And you can really see the difference in these final drive gears. The heavier John Deere components are made to work, made to last, and the extra weight has another benefit. John Deere engineers have finely tuned the weight distribution for extra stability and traction for when you need it most. So which components would you want? I guess it all depends on how you're going to use the tractor. Or maybe more like this. So if you're going to work a tractor hard, the very reason you buy a tractor, it can't be a lightweight. It better have the strength, the weight to get the job done over the long haul. And it better be a John Deere. Built to work, built to last. It's worth looking into. When it comes to tractor horsepower, how do you know what you're actually getting? What you're paying for? Hi, I'm Scott Schulte for John Deere. It's a rather simple formula to determine horsepower. The trouble comes when different manufacturers use different approaches. During the so-called horsepower wars of the 1960s, every car maker wanted to offer the biggest and most powerful car. They'd do everything they could to change the equation, removing anything that would reduce torque and RPMs. Power steering pumps, air conditioning, even water pumps, just to get a bigger horsepower number. Pretty clever. Trouble is, that's not how people bought cars. No power steering, no air conditioning, no water pump? Today, some tractor manufacturers are being clever with the horsepower numbers. They might report horsepower based on higher engine RPMs. RPMs, higher engine RPMs, more horsepower to advertise. But in most cases, you wouldn't operate your tractor at those higher engine speeds. Sure, your PTO-powered implements will run, and run hard, wearing out your implement's gearbox and driveline and tractor much faster, and burn a lot of fuel to boot. That's why John Deere rates horsepower at PTO-rated engine speed. That's the speed the manufacturer recommends when you're running your PTO-powered equipment. That's where you want real, usable horsepower that's right for your equipment, your tractor's engine, and gives you the best fuel economy. So the next time you compare tractors and horsepower, make sure you know the horsepower at PTO-rated engine speed. Or you could just get a John Deere. It's really the best solution. John Deere, all the power you pay for. It's worth looking into. Does it really matter where all the control levers, buttons, and knobs are on a tractor? I'm Scott Schulte for John Deere. And when you go looking for a tractor, sure, you're going to look at price tags, horsepower numbers, but do yourself a favor. Take a good look at where all the control levers, buttons, and knobs are, because you just never know where those control levers are going to hit. And if you don't think that matters, Consider how you'll bend and reach each time you want to shift. And shift again, and again, and again, and again. You get the idea. And if that important control lever is there, what about all the other controls? There are no awkward control levers, buttons, and knobs on a John Deere. The controls are all simple, easy to find, easy to reach. So the next time you test drive a tractor, really put the controls to the test. Because the easier it is to work the controls, the easier it is to get your work done. John Deere, it's worth looking into.